A Tamil Nadu government doctor was stabbed 7 times at a Chennai hospital on Wednesday morning by a young man whose mother had been treated for cancer by the same doctor 6 months ago. The young man was also a patient attender at the hospital. The doctor, an oncologist, is also a heart patient and suffered injuries to his upper chest as well as his head. He is in clinically stable condition. Health Minister M.A. Subramanian said. A senior doctor, Mr. Subramanian said that this doctor is in stable condition. A senior doctor said that his colleague has a pacemaker and was cut on his forehead as well as his back and was also hit on his stomach. The doctors in Chennai met the government with respect to this incident, talking about safety of the doctors in the hospital. But after meeting the Tamil Nadu government, they decided not to go on strike because the government agreed to doctors' demand. There will be police outposts outside hospitals, CCTVs to be installed at public health centers. All of this came up after the issue of the government doctor being stabbed by a patient attendee this morning in Chennai. We are joined by Sam Daniel for more on this. Sam, the doctors in the hospital and in the other hospitals have not decided to protest, but does that really put an end to the issue?
That we'll have to wait and watch in terms of how much of the government's agreement to put in place various measures will be fulfilled, Rika. But tomorrow they will have a token protest for 2 hours in all hospitals across Tamil Nadu, but they will not strike work. But the government has agreed to put in place at least 4 key demands. One, in all the major hospitals, there will be a police outpost manned by armed police personnel. Secondly, they would also ensure all the hospitals, including primary health centers in rural areas, would have functional CCTVs in place. Thirdly, they would ensure the entry of visitors and attenders into government hospitals would be restricted. The doctors want just 2 people for every patient to be allowed, and the government will now put in place or replicate the model that's already in place at the government Rajiv Gandhi Medical College Hospital in Chennai, so that similar to how private hospitals have, there could be some kind of a restriction, but that's a huge challenge because government hospitals for ages are known to allow free entry of any number of visitors and attenders for patients who are treated as inpatients. And how effectively the government will be able to implement this, that's a big challenge. But certainly the government has taken this issue quite seriously, particularly in a state that's known for its robust public health care, and this kind of an attack is not the norm. They've taken it quite seriously, and they've taken the views expressed by doctors also quite seriously. And it's on that premise and belief that the doctors have agreed to not go in for a strike, but to cooperate and to ensure no public health care system is affected in any way.
Right. Thank you very much, Sam, for joining us with all those details. Now, what really happened? Well, this morning, a government oncologist in Chennai was stabbed 7 times by a young man over treatment grievances. The doctor is also a heart patient. He is in the ICU right now, but is stable. The attacker has been arrested. CM M.K. Stalin ordered an inquiry. Protests erupted as IMA expressed disturbance over the incident. The government oncologist in Chennai, in fact, was stabbed 7 times, and here's what happened since morning. Take a look.
53-year-old oncologist Dr. Balaji was stabbed 7 times at this government Kalaignar Centenary Super Speciality Hospital in Chennai for alleged wrong treatment. The 26-year-old suspect under arrest now is the son of a cancer patient who the doctor had treated for several months before the family moved her to a private hospital. The doctor, a heart patient himself with pacemaker, is stable in the ICU. Suspect's mother is no longer a patient in this hospital, but he targeted the doctor in the outpatients block masquerading as a patient. The government denies there was any security lapse.
Patient's mother has been infected with cancer. She's a cancer patient. She has been taking treatment here for the last 6 months. After here, he has shifted his mother to a private hospital. There, the doctors have misguided him, so he is coming back. He's come back here. He has no security lapse. He cannot be frisking everybody who's coming here.
Government doctors at the hospital call this a clear case of security lapse. They sat on a protest, boycotting electives and presenting a 13-point demand, including tightening of security.
There are CCTVs. I don't think so it is functioning. We want capital punishment for the accused because this is a very brutal attack. The assaulted doctor condition is in a very pathetic situation. He is in a critically ill stage, and we want two-tier security system. We want licensed gun for the casualty medical officers, and we want armed persons also inside the premises, and we want police outpost, and those police should be in a fit police, not a police person with medical ailments. That should not happen as which is routinely happening now.
On the other hand, while opposition parties like PMK and BJP expressed disappointment over the incident, the key opposition, AIADMK, has demanded the health minister's resignation.
It's a well-planned assault. So government has to take a strong and stringent action to prevent all those things. That's what our honorable leader of opposition is keep telling about the law and order is not good. It is not maintaining by the DMK government. The hospital is situated inside the center of the city. Even they are not able to give a protection, safety for the life-saving person. What about the common man? That's what my question.
Expressing shock, Chief Minister M.K. Stalin has ordered an investigation and has assured steps would be taken to avert a repeat of this. Meanwhile, Indian Medical Association condemned the stabbing of the doctor, stating that the medical fraternity is deeply disturbed. Coming close on the heels of the sexual assault and murder of a doctor in Kolkata, it's a wake-up call. Nothing much has changed when it comes to safety of government doctors. This time in a state down south known for its robust public health care. In Chennai with Suresh, Sam Daniel, for NDTV.